Hey there, YouTubers. I'm going to talk today about setting up a builder colony. This one I set up roughly 3 days ago, and I want to show you basically how it's doing, and also tell you guys, in case you're thinking about making queens, what to do. So I'll try to stay out of frame. It's a little chilly and it's windy, so I'm going to work kind of fast. But basically, you want to set up a deep box, and I apologize for the highway noise. This is in my front apiary, which is convenient for queen rearing, but I get a lot of highway noise. So I'll try to speak loud, so hopefully you guys can hear me over that. So you want to start with a 10 frame box. No biggie on that. And you want to populate it with capped brood. And let me show you what I've got here. So this big guy right here is all capped brood. Notice you want to try to make sure you don't get any larvae in there, because they might make a queen where you don't want them to make a queen. So we'll get this back together. I'm going to show you the queen bar. So I'm running a single bar right now, and you can see they've built out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. They did 15 out of 16 queen cells. That's pretty darn good. So we'll get her butt back up real quick so she doesn't have any issues. I got a queen cut that fell off. So to make this builder colony, I populated it with about 5 frames of capped brood, and then I added nurse bees. Now to add nurse bees, what you want to do is you want to find a strong colony and take, first of all, find your queen, cage the queen or relocate her, just get her, make sure that she's out of the equation. Take that strong colony and take frames with larvae, not capped brood. That's where your nurse bees are going to be. So I added 4 frames of capped brood, and then I shook about 4 frames of nurse bees onto this colony and called it done. Now, the capped brood is important. You'll want to keep replenishing that capped brood so the bees keep defending the hive and keep going. They don't go to laying workers or anything real weird. They will behave normally as long as there's capped brood in there. Now, the other important thing is you need to feed your bees. If you're running one of these, it's always good, because you don't know how many nurse bees, well actually how many field bees you're going to wind up with at the end of the day, because your field bees are going to fly back to the original hive, so you're not going to have many field bees to bring in nectar, at least not initially. So you want to make sure you feed, and you know you're doing things right if you wind up with a good bar like that. That was 15 out of 16. That's, you really can't do, I have done 35 out of 35. The other thing that I would recommend you do, instead of doing a double bar or even a triple bar where you have 35 queen cells that come ready at once, if you go to single bars like this, you can space it out. So those queen cells are not capped yet, but they'll probably be capped in about another day. when they are capped, I can add another frame of grafts, another queen bar, and run 2 queen bars in that colony. And that'll stagger my of when I have to put those into mating nukes. That makes a lot easier work because, like I said, installing 35 queens into 35 nukes in a single day is a really tall order. So, and you never know how many you're going to have. You know, when you put a bar in, you never know if you're going to have the full bar, if you're going to have 2/3 of the bar draw out. If you're doing everything just right, you'll get a nice bar like that. Now, the dynamics of this builder colony will change as those nurse bees become field bees. I will probably have to shake some more nurse bees in there. The other thing that I'm doing with this is I'm using this is a builder and a finisher. You can also run just a builder and transfer those queen frames over to another queenless colony that's a self-finisher. That's up to you. For me, this is the most simple. I'd rather run 2 builder colonies than a builder and a finisher, but it's all about what your production goals are and how many queens you expect to make in a said week. I am fine with doing 30 queens a week is more work than I really want to do. So anyway, if you got any questions, of course, you know, leave a comment below. And once again, this is my method. Everybody else has their own methods of setting up builder colonies, but this one works well for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll keep making videos.